In 2025, Lady Gaga didn't just release an album, she unleashed a cultural earthquake. Mayhem wasn't a return, it was a reckoning. The sound was louder, the visuals were darker, the energy uncontainable. With one explosive drop, Gaga reminded the world why she remains one of the boldest voices in pop music. It all started in silence. No press cycle, no glossy teaser, just cryptic posts, blurry studio pics, and eerie voice memos shared at midnight. Something was brewing. But this wasn't Gaga chasing charts. It was Gaga building a storm fueled by frustration, burnout, and the digital noise of a world constantly watching. Producers behind the scenes described it best. She didn't want pretty, she wanted impact. She said, "I want every sound to feel like an alarm going off in your soul." Mayhem was designed to be confrontational, inspired by post-pandemic alienation, social media saturation, and the artificial nature of fame. It was the sound of someone stripping pop down to its bones and then distorting it into something unrecognizable. Sonically, the album is a shapeshifter. Synth pop crashes into industrial beats. Glam rock screams alongside gospel choirs. On Wicked Tongue, Gaga delivers distorted verses over pounding bass, almost daring the listener to keep up. Heaven is a Lie floats on ethereal harmonies, only to be pulled down by digital static. And then there's Die With a Smile, her unexpected duet with Bruno Mars, equal parts sinister and soulful, a pop-rock requiem that became the anthem of the year. Critics called it her Bowie moment, bold, theatrical, and unapologetically strange. The visual world of Mayhem matched the music. Neon dystopias, glitchy choreography, shredded couture. No more chrome perfection. This was Gaga reimagined as a digital ghost, flickering between eras and identities. And then came the tour. The Mayhem Ball wasn't a concert, it was an experience. It launched with her historic Coachella headlining set, a 15-minute medley, fire-breathing drones, and a surprise on-stage reunion with Beyoncé for a feral remix of Telephone. That performance didn't just go viral, it bent the internet in half. Each tour stop had its own identity: a cyberpunk cathedral in Berlin, a glowing wasteland in Tokyo. Gaga didn't just tour the album, she built entire worlds around it. Fans weren't just spectators, they became part of the narrative. Their artwork, their messages, their chaos, all projected onto towering LED monoliths mid-show. Behind the scenes, it was a logistical miracle. 12 costume changes per night, 4 hydraulic lifts, over 100 crew members, dancers, engineers, and techs. But nothing ever felt polished. Gaga wanted it to feel volatile. As one choreographer put it, she wanted Mayhem to feel dangerous, like art that might explode at any second. the sonic distortion and visual spectacle was something deeper. Mayhem wasn't just an album, it was a manifesto, a confrontation of the fame machine Gaga helped build. Lyrics like, "They want my chaos, not my truth," and "I'm the glitch they couldn't code," cut deep. She tackled surveillance, mental health, grief, and identity, not in metaphors, but in raw, exposed verses. In songs like Synthetic Heaven and The Human Virus, she dismantled the shiny veneer of pop and replaced it with vulnerability wrapped in noise. Analysts said Gaga had always mirrored society's dysfunctions, but with Mayhem, she smashed the mirror. She wasn't trying to be understood. She was declaring war on the idea that she ever had to explain herself. And fans, they got it. The little monsters didn't just embrace the chaos, they became it. Mayhem mode exploded across TikTok. Fans choreographed full routines, cosplayed Gaga's glitchy looks, created lore breakdowns and political essays inspired by her lyrics. College courses dissected the album's commentary on synthetic identity. What started as a pop release became a cultural moment, part rebellion, part religion. Even critics who had written Gaga off were forced to reassess. Rolling Stone called it her best work since The Fame Monster. Variety hailed it as genre terrorism at its finest. But more than acclaim or streams, the legacy of Mayhem lies in its impact. It disrupted, it provoked, it mattered. So where does it sit in Gaga's ever-evolving legacy? For many, it's her boldest statement since Born This Way. It's not a polished radio record, it's not safe or predictable. And that's exactly what makes it essential. Because Gaga's never been about comfort. She's always been about challenge. In Mayhem, she found clarity through distortion. She reclaimed control not by pleasing everyone, but by pleasing no one but herself. She didn't reinvent pop. She reminded us what pop can be when it stops apologizing. In a world desperate for calm, Lady Gaga gave us chaos. Loud, flawed, messy, magnificent chaos. She didn't just come back, she came back louder, sharper, freer, and through it all, she gave us permission to do the same. If you were part of the Mayhem, drop your favorite track or concert memory in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned, because when Gaga moves, the world listens.